We are in Mississippi, so that means mud bugs, or y'all call them crawdads, crayfish, about 10 different names for them. You guys might recognize Mr. Dale Caves back here. Saw him in the end credits of last year's Mississippi hunt, and we decided to come down this year and try to get you a bird because you have congestive heart disease. So you haven't hunted in about 6,
7, 8 years. I hadn't hunted. I killed several birds and then just kind of held off. A little worried about being camoed up in the woods, so I just decided I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
But we had some people kill some turkeys.
So that was when Mr. Caves told me that last year, that you haven't been, basically because you deer hunt because you can tell people what stand you're in.
That's right.
But he can't get out there and turkey hunt because he's worried if he runs into issues, no one will be able to find him. I said, well, if I get down to Mississippi this year, we'll get out there together, and then you'll have me with you. But don't go having problems while I'm with you.
No, I'm not planning on it. Not planning on it at all.
All right, so this is opening weekend in Mississippi. We're going to hunt your property tomorrow and Sunday.
Right.
And then hopefully we can get Mr. Caves a bird. And then I'm going to hit the public land nearby. And this is, I guess I should introduce, this is Alan Caves, Abby, sorry, Mr. Caves' son-in-law. And then your wife, which is Mr. Caves' daughter, Angie Abby. All right. So show us the crawdads, what we got going on, because I've never cooked them. And if you're down here in Mississippi, you got to have some crawdads. So we got the crawdads here. So what have you done to prepare these things other than pull them out of the...
Purge them.
Purge them.
You have to purge them several times in salt water to get all the mud and stuff out of them, if you don't want to eat all that.
And then where do they go from there? Straight in the water?
Straight in the water.
Right,
after we don't do the vegetables first.
So what do we do?
Here's our fixins.
Okay, let's let the master chef explain what's going on, huh?
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, so in here, there's garlic and mushrooms and deer sausage and potatoes.
Instead of kielbasa sausage, it's deer
sausage. Yes. And then we'll put corn in there too in a little bit.
All right.
And it's going to go into this.
So we'll take the vegetables, put them in this water. You're just trying to get it boiling. Is there any seasoning in here? Yeah, there's something in here.
So zatarans and then lemons.
Zatarans and lemons. And then when that gets to a boil is when you...
When that comes to a boil, we put those in there and let them cook 20 minutes or so. And then whenever we'll take that out and then we'll put the crawfish in.
Okay, how long do crawdads cook?
They only boil for 3 minutes.
And then we can
eat them? You let them soak. Because you want that flavor in them.
What's that?
You didn't introduce Dog.
Oh yeah.
Dog, that is a family member.
Here's the one I actually came down to see. His name is Dog. This is Dog. His name is Dog. Say hi, Dog. Say hi. Alright, so we're going to eat here in a little while. A couple hours probably. And then we're going to go roost some birds. And jump up. Jump up.
Dog.
Come here, dog. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to eat in a little while and then we're going to roost some birds. So we'll see you guys then. Good morning, everyone. Day 1 of our turkey season. We're starting it off here in Mississippi. Dale Caves is set up right here to my left. We're in the same spot that we hunted last year, Aaron Hall. Got the decoy out there in front of us. It's almost identical setup, but we didn't roost any birds yesterday, so we figured we would just come here and set up and wait for it to get light and listen for gobbles. If any of them are close by, we can just stay here. If any are in the distance, then we can get up and move on them. You'll probably notice that I got face paint and stuff on. That's what I'm gonna probably primarily use this year, just because I can't stand a face mask. I keep fidgeting with it, adjusting on my nose, and it starts tickling around my eyes. But just decided to get rid of it this year anyway. So it's still shame. I just got face paint all over and on my hands and stuff. Anyway, we'll sit here quietly and wait for it to get light, and hopefully we'll see some birds today. Hopefully Mr. Caves can get one. But we got a little dilemma. Issue. I guess I should mention. Mr. Caves' neighbor passed away earlier this week, so he only has a couple hours to hunt this morning. Then he's got to go to the funeral. And I don't know what I'll do. I'll occupy my time somehow, either hunting or editing while he's at the funeral, and then we'll get back out this afternoon if he doesn't get one this morning. So enough talking. Let's wait for it to get light.
What do you think? What do you think we'll go this way? Or go back this way? Or?
Let me look at my map real quick. You know this property better than me.
Well, I'm thinking since we saw all that scratching up behind Angie's,
Yeah.
might be a good time to go up that way.
Just kind of work up the...
Yeah, get up that other tall hill over and call some more.
Would we walk that power line there?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a fire line, just go straight up there.
All right, well, you heard it, folks. We're gonna get up and walk. See if we can locate one.
Like the road is scratching on. It's right outside this house going that way.
Want to walk over here close to this house and hit a call?
That's what I'm thinking.
Ain't no telling where these birds are at. Yeah, we could, if we strike one, we could just drop back up in there against one of those
Right.
pine trees up there. Ready? Got your ears? Got your ears on? Yeah, him quiet. We should probably just set up. We know where they're at.
Looking like it is.
Well, see that big pine right up in there? Get there, I'm gonna throw a decoy right here. Hopefully she's got a boyfriend with her.
Huh?
Hopefully she's got a boyfriend with her. I bet it's a juvenile hen. They like to talk like that. She's down in them pines across the way there. Yeah. Sounds like she's getting a little closer.
I think it is on the power line.
Hmm?
I think it's on the power line. Correct.
To me, it sounds like she's right down there in the bottom. Yeah, she's definitely moving off to the right there. I'm gonna use a pot call. Yeah, she's straight across from the decoy there. Okay. Just in case she's got a gobbler with her. I'm guessing she's alone and she's a juvenile. It's my prediction. We'll find out when she comes in. All this commotion you think might be bringing in a gobbler. Oh, she's close. All right, folks. Not a whole lot of action this morning. No gobbling. Well, you heard a distant one, you thought. So, Mr. Cave's got a funeral to attend this morning. I got a few errands to run. I need to go to the post office and ship something, and then we'll get back out here after a while. I may slip back in here and just take me a turkey nap and blind call. Well, I guess I better do blind call first and then take the nap. And wait for Mr. Caves to return home, and then we're gonna probably pop across the road this afternoon. Found a lot of scratching over there yesterday. Gotta be some birds over there too. It was fun hearing that hen though. Just been nice to lay eyes on her just to see her. Just for the heck of it. All right, anyway, we'll see you guys this afternoon. Oh, it's a beautiful day here. Turned out to be a nice day so far, weather-wise. Mr. Cave's back from the funeral, obviously. It's a little after 12 o'clock, middle of the day. We'll slip across the road here from his house. I was in here yesterday with his son-in-law, Alan, riding around and just kind of looking at the property. Saw lots of turkey scratching and turkey tracks. So we figured this might be a good place to come. Neighbor down the road saw some in the field on down the road, a little bit of Tom and a Jake and some hens, he said?
Yeah.
So what's kind of your strategy this afternoon? Just want to kind of walk around, or do you want to find a good spot to set up and blind call, or?
I think we need to go over here on this road and listen, maybe set up and call a few times over there.
It wouldn't be a bad idea with this property just to go ahead and get set up before you make the first call.
Right.
And then if you hear something, you can make a move on it.
Okay.
Just kind of hit spot, hop around, 30 minutes each spot. I'd rather do that than make a call and be scrambling because the gobbler's like 100 yards away.
Now my problem here, I don't know how far we need to go before you stop.
Well, we could set up right here in this little field, call for a half hour or so, and then dive deeper.
Just somewhere, because all that scratching you saw from right here on.
Yeah. We get up, tuck up here in the shade a little bit. Or we could get on that side, face this way, but there ain't no telling which way they're gonna come from if we strike one. Yeah, get set up over there and watch the road. That's a good idea. We wouldn't see the whole road, but we'll be able to see them coming. What if we set up over there? What if we set on that side instead? So I'm saying well, which tree do you want to sit at? Now I'm just looking for a tree with some cover. I'm just looking for a tree that's got a little bit of cover around it. Like these are open. Like there's one over there with all that vine stuff to our left. It's gonna restrict the view a little bit. Or we could get in there and then we could, but then you're gonna be turned weird.
If you're gonna call here, that's
I'll say I'll put a decoy out here in the road right here.
Yeah.
And then what about this that elm looking tree there?
which one? That big oak, or not whatever it is, that ironwood or something.
Yeah.
That would be good. We can see both down in there.
And see
Look
this.
this way.
Alright, if you want to go slip over there, I'll put the decoy out. I think I'm ready to go now. Start running some calls here. I mean, you see how long it can take me to get set up sometimes with all these cameras and stuff. It's amazing I ever kill anything sometimes. About 1:45. We'll make our first call back here, see what happens. I wouldn't have been shot at all if one had sounded off to that.
I was thinking exactly like
Ooh, I heard it.
right this way.
Mm-hmm.
You see the down the road, around the curve on that
Yeah.
road, right there at the road.
He's gobbling to that call he heard earlier. Well, folks, we just had a bird gobble. Sound like behind me, over,
He was right this way.
yeah, back over your left shoulder. That's what you got to do a lot of times, just give him a few calls and then just go quiet. If I just kept calling and calling, he probably would have just come in quietly.
If he's on that road, he'll go around the curve. You should see a decoy.
Is your dot on?
Huh?
Is your dot on? Of course, the wind's going to pick up now. I'm trying to put this call out here to go around that side of the tree. He's going to be one of those birds come in quiet. Just have to keep our eyes peeled. He's going to do like Aaron's bird did, gobble once and then sneak in. You see him?
Yeah.
All right. What's he doing? Okay. Okay, good. He's going to the right. Yeah, but he's headed to the right. Okay. He's probably got a gobbler with him. That's good. Is he still walking towards the road?
I can't see him now.
Oh, he's in that thick stuff. Just be real still then, I guess. Just let him make it to the road, I guess. There he is. I see him on the road. Right. He's coming towards the Jake. He's coming towards the decoy. Right. He's coming.
You want me to shoot when he gets past?
I'll tell you when to shoot. Okay. I don't have him yet. I can't see him yet. Okay. I can't see him yet. Okay. I got him.
Get on against that bird.
Yep. Be still. Be still. When I first saw him come out on the road, I thought you were right that he was a Jake because I couldn't see hardly any of the beard, and then I saw him walking. I could see the.
Well, he came straight on a straight line from where he got.
Yep.
He'd go on the road. He'd come straight up through.
He was being real cautious when he came up through here.
Yeah. Dad.
We can go back and look at the footage in a little bit, but
I got to move. I
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you see him first?
Right over here.
Okay, he come right over that little hill there. Went behind that thick stuff, went straight to the road there.
Well, that's why I thought he was going on. You know, he was going to come to the road and come to when he saw that decoy. I figured he'd come on down the road.
Well, he was coming right to it, but he was cautious about coming to it.
Yeah.
He was posturing, but he wasn't like charging it. And you just shot that gun the other day, right? And
Yeah.
Dot was on.
It was on. I didn't get it against my shoulder. Exactly what I done.
Well, just take a little breather here. Then we'll gather our gear up and we'll go try and find another one. That's fun though.
Oh, I loved it.
I can say it's fun because until I'm the one that shoots and misses, and then I'm cursing up a storm.
Yeah, he come perfect. But I lost him when he got in that stuff, and then I seen him over there.
Yeah.
And then he was strutting in the road.
Oh, he went to strut?
Yeah.
I never saw him strike.
Yeah, he
I was
struck.
having trouble finding him because all these pine trees in the camera looked the same.
Well, but I thought he might gobble when he come out in that road and seen that.
He gobbled at one time,
Yeah.
about, 3 or 4 minutes after my first series of calls.
Uh-huh.
Never gobbled again. And I'm like, yeah, this bird's going to do like Aaron's bird, sneak on in. All right, so let me get my stuff together and we'll ease on down the road. Strike one here in Mississippi. We're not going to have a strike two, right?
No.
All right, folks, we are out here trying to roost a bird. This is George Ainsworth and his wife Jean. They own this property. This is the property that Dale and I were on earlier this afternoon. Mr. Caves took a break this afternoon, maybe sulking a little bit, but I don't know. Anyway, he just wanted to take a break, so Mr. Ainsworth is nice enough to let us hunt his property. We're going to try and locate a bird out here this afternoon to see, so we have a good starting point for tomorrow morning. We just bumped, I think, a hen out of one of those trees, but we're going to give it a shot and hoot and see if we can locate a gobbler, and so we don't have to come in here blind in the morning. Anyway, so I have an owl hooter here, and turkeys in the spring or gobblers will tend to gobble at louder noises, called shot gobbling. Not always, but like if you go to a pen of a domestic gobbler, you can clap your hands or yell, they'll gobble. Wild turkeys will do the same thing, but it takes a little more coaxing sometimes. Sometimes it's real easy. Sometimes it's difficult. We may not hear a sound.
Yeah.
I'll start off with some barred owl calls. If that doesn't work, we'll wait a little while, let things calm down, and then I'll do some coyote howls, which is a little higher pitch, and it may be just enough to trigger caution.
All right.
Those geese hawking certainly will help also. You've heard barred owls, right? They do all the caterwauling and all that laughing part.
You know what? I have not.
Never heard those.
So when
Never heard those.
in the spring is their mating season too. If you got barred owls around, you'll see them. They'll meet up and they'll hoot and they'll start doing that laughing. It sounds like monkeys in the tree.
Is
It's
that?
called caterwauling. Most people just call it barred owl laughing. Alright, I had to turn on my night mode on my camera because it's gotten too dark to see with the regular optics, but we didn't hear any gobbling, which doesn't surprise me. But there's plenty of sign back here. We bumped one out of the tree. I'm sure it didn't go too far. He probably pitched in another tree, and guess we'll come in here blind in the morning. I thank you folks for letting us hunt back here. Guess we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.